Okay, here's some info on the EK Kswap Mounts. What I have here is Innovative's 90050. This is a clone of the Hasport ekk1 mounts. So this is retaining the factory EK subframe. Mounts look pretty good. They're powder coated. I got the 75A urethane. Here's what the mounts look like, the included hardware. And I'll show you some tips out in the chassis and on the car, down the motor. So one thing I wanted to talk about quick is on my swap, my whole trans bracket was missing. I don't have any of the studs or any of the bolts. Where I got these bolts from that are actually going to be very close was this front mount here. Since you're not going to be using this mount, go ahead and pull this out, steal the 3 bolts, and use them here. At first it looked like these bolts might be just a hair too long, you know, that's all the way down. But if you actually look at your bracket, you have some nice thick steel here. It actually looks like it's going to be pretty dang close. The other thing I wanted to talk about on these mounts is this rear mount comes with its own bolts. What I would do is I would take out your 3 factory bolts that you had here. And these are a little bit longer, have this bigger head on it, this nice washer, and use these 3 bolts on the bracket over here. And I'll go over that in a second. So here we are with this trans bracket over here. You can see it's got a mounting hole on the bottom, goes right in here. We can go ahead and use these nicer bolts with the washer for these. And you're actually just using one of the holes from one of the torque mounts that normally tear here in the bottom, so it'll match right up and you'll be able to thread that in. So that is that mount. So then we have the rear mount here installed with the provided bolts. You just tighten these down. Coming over here to the side engine mount is where things are a little bit interesting. Eventually I'll be using a hybrid racing AC line kit, so I'll be retaining this line and then using the line they provide in the kit. With this bracket here, you had to do a little bit of bending to get it to clear here. The one thing I find interesting in the Innovative mount kit is this big long bolt, which you'll be drilling out a hole here, which actually has the correct size hole for this bolt on the bottom. Drilling that out and bolting the bracket in like that. I don't see those instructions in the hybrid racing kit, so there is the difference.